right here, guys. Now we're talking luxury. Look at this. All right, guys, we have something special for you here today. Right there. Are you ready? Let's just do it, okay? And then I'll explain what's going on. Okay, here we go, here we go. This one has the world's most in front of it. And I'll say which one, and I'll say what it is in just a sec. Ta-da! This is the world's most powerful Bentley. It is the Mulliner Batur. With this car, Bentley is doing two things. Number one, they are showcasing some designed features that we're going to see in future EVs. The second thing they're doing is, this is the most powerful Bentley ever produced, so Bentley wants to go out with a bang before they transition into an all-electric future. They're like, right, let's make the most powerful Bentley we've ever made. This is a 6-litre twin-turbo W12 with about 730 horsepower. Right, there are the stats. Let's take a look at it. As you can see, the lights are completely different, guys. Now, what I've loved in Bentleys over the last few years is those big crystal headlights. You know how excited I get about them? I'm sure you've seen on my previous videos. I'm like, it's a crystal face! It's gone on this car. And I was like, oh, where are my crystals? The good news is the crystals aren't gone forever. Some of the crystals will be coming back in various ways in the future Bentleys. But for this, because this is the most powerful Bentley ever created, they wanted to make this more aggressive. So this is a very like kind of a squinty eye with the eyebrow coming down into this kind of shape in this form, like attacking the road. What they're trying to do with the whole design of the car is you have it in a resting beast stance. So it's basically like having a lion hiding in the grass, ready to pounce. That's kind of what they're going for with this shape. Now, overall, it still looks like a Bentley to me. It's a Bentley. However, the exterior shape is like quite muted. You know, there isn't too much going on. And this is what they were trying to go for. They didn't want to make it too crazy. The name Batur is actually named after a volcano crater in Bali. So how does that relate to the design language on this car? What you see here is the peaceful nature of the lake, right? So it's very peaceful on the outside, but on the inside you get the volcano, and I'm going to reveal that in just a second, right? So the inside is kind of the crazy stuff. Okay, here, these are 3D printed exhaust tips, but look, they went for Akrapovic exhaust system, and that means that this is going to sound like a beast.
You're good.
The backlight's completely different as well. Very sleek. I mean, they're almost non-existent, to be honest. They are just, they're tiny, aren't they? But what I like is they wrap all the way around the side there. But I mean, look, this is how big they are. Listen, guys, I get what they're doing with this. I feel like they wanted to make this super sleek, super aggressive. I prefer the glitz and the glam of the previous headlights, the crystal V's. But, you know, that's not for everyone. So we have 22-inch wheels here, and I quite like the design on these. So now what's cool is they now have a weighted B. They're spinning. I love this. So basically it means the B will always be upright as the wheel turns. This car is limited to 18 pieces. That's it. They're all sold out, gone. Because there are only 18 pieces, you can make it however you want it to look. Every single finish can be tailored to what you want. So I'm going to go through a couple of those features. There's even gold features inside. Yes, you just wait. I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Does it still look like a Bentley to you? Do you like how sleek and kind of pulled back the look is? For me, from the side, I still think it looks like a Bentley. From the front, because of the headlights and the grille maybe being a little bit more upright, bulky maybe. I don't know, right from this angle, I'm not sure if it looks like a Bentley. Take this away. What does it look like? Now this is actually a brand new color for Bentley. This is called Bonneville Silver. There are lots of different colors they're coming out with. You can even tailor make your own color. You could call it, if your name's Bob, you could call it Bobby Blue. Whatever you want. That is why you pay so much money for something like this. At 1.65 million pounds, it's about $1.8 million. All right, come on in, guys. Let's see the interior. Come around here. Ready? Here we go. And of course, because it's named after a crater in Bali, you have this intense orange color. It's juxtaposed against this kind of, I don't know what you'd describe this, kind of a mulberry raspberry red. And those two colors don't really go together. But they're like, yeah, that's on purpose. It's meant to create that kind of tension, right? Like a volcano kind of bubbling up. Bright orange, which I love. And then this kind of, I don't know what you even call that. Let me know what you'd call it. But look, just look at the detail on this stitching here. Look how many different details you have. You have this kind of embossed one. You have the stitching of the V's here, the W, the stitching on the side. And then you've got some special materials as well. You've got some more sustainable materials. This is cool. This is actually made from coffee beans. So this is a new leather alternative that you can actually put in your car. So as I was saying, you don't just have to go for like the materials that we're also used to. Leather, Alcantara, suede, you can go for a lot of other stuff. Now what I like, and for the first time ever on a Bentley interior, there are a few things. First thing is you've got this ombre look. So this goes from dark black into like this gray here. And you see it here as well on the steering wheel. It goes from a dark red to a bright orange. And you can do that not only between two colors, but you can do an ombre, for example, between carbon fiber into red, whatever you want, right? So I think that's quite cool. Another thing, right here, guys. Now we're talking luxury. Look at this. This is 18 karat gold, and this is actually 3D printed. Now, the thing with 3D printing is it's pretty much available to everyone now. You know, I just bought my brother-in-law a 3D printer. So anyone can pretty much print whatever they want. So they were like, well, because it's so accessible, we still need to make it super luxe. So how do we do that? They printed in gold, and then it took another week after it was printed to actually make it look like this with sandblasting and with the etching and everything else. So there's a lot that's gone into this 3D printed part. It's also up here as well. You've got gold features here. And there are some other areas on the car that you can actually get this gold feature. Now, what's also cool is this. Take a look at this. Do you know what that is? That is the sound wave of a W12 engine. So they actually recorded what this engine sounds like and then put that sound wave in front of you, just so you get a little reminder of what engine is in this car. And I think that's going to be really special as we move forward, because we're not going to have very many W12 engines in cars anymore. Bentley is really going towards an all-electric future. So imagine having this in like 30, 40 years and going, look kids, like this was one of the last ever W12 engine Bentleys. You're like, wow, what's a W12 engine, Dad? You know, it's kind of insane where we're going, right? One more thing to show you, this right here, I'm gonna get out and show you, because this is cool. You have, ta-da, matching bags. So this is what you can get. This is an optional extra. Everything's extra when you go into these price ranges. But the stitching, come around to the front. When you get your bag, you can completely match it to the car. Look at this. This right here matches the grille, the color and the pattern. And all of this, you know, you have the bright orange inside. That's cool. It's quite a big bag, isn't it? I suppose you'd use that as a weekend getaway or something. I don't know. I'm not the owner of one of these cars, so do with it what you will. There you go. But I love how they do matching bags. So I'll put this back in. There you go. And that's it. A massive thank you to Bentley for showing us around the Batur. This is a brand new car, brand new launch. I hope you enjoyed that inside look at it. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to Supercar Blondie. We've got so many cool cars coming. I cannot even tell you. You're gonna miss out if you don't subscribe. And make sure you click the notifications as well. All right, I think that's it. Let me know what you think of the car in the comments. We'll see you around.